Whoopsie, there we go. Possibly one of the shortest intros I've done in a while. Or not. Don't know. Anyway, oops. I'm stupid. I forgot to do something real quick. I forgot to let my inventory load. Oh boy, aren't I the smart one. Well, not really. Hey everyone, happy fun times here with, well, TF2 casual stream. Still have a cold. If I sound like, well, obviously if I sound unhappy or miserable or whatever, I'm not. It's just a cold. Although it does seem to be subsiding slightly. The only issue I'm having with it right now, sniffling, and goddamn sneezing, and the occasional cough caused by, like, weird tickle feeling you get when you need to sneeze, but you don't. And the occasional minor feeling of like, hey, you might have a headache. Even though it's a weird thing. It's like you feel like you're getting a headache or like you have one that's strong enough to actually say, I have a headache. And right now I'm just going through my characters, going through my classes to see if I actually had any other things equipped to them. Because sometimes, like, I've had it on streams where it's like, oh, I play as a certain character, or I look through all my characters, and, like, Heavy's got that equipped, and, like, Team Captain, or something like that. And it's like, oh yeah, I remember what I was doing with that. It's like I was being Russian Dictator Heavy. It was a joke in a trade server because it was funny. So I'm just making sure everyone has the right shit before starting. Also, hello to Acid in chat. How are you today? I would have replied to your messages sooner, but right. I can't invite people like that, goddammit. I'll invite you surely. Let me equip the anger in my eye patch. Because I'm still giving this away, I just haven't figured out a method of doing so. I would have done it through Scrap.tf, but I kind of want to have like, oh, see that fly I wanted to check. I knew someone wasn't wearing the right shit. Spy, you're not wearing your little outfit. That sounded wrong. You're not wearing the outfit I like. There you go. What the fuck was I talking about? Inviting and then something else? Oh, right. The anger. I haven't found out a method of giving that away yet. I still need to think of one, and no one has suggested anything yet, so I'm still thinking about it myself. Before I actually, I'll invite you now. You're not even on TF2. Which is fine, because it gives me plenty of time to go over something real quick. I've probably mentioned this before, but for whatever reason I feel like talking about it now just for shits and giggles. This cosmetic right here, the Rogue's Coal Roll? I don't fucking know. I got this from MVM last time I did MVM, and it was like, it's one of those, you can get cosmetics, although I thought there were only robot-themed cosmetics. I didn't know that you could get, like, standard cosmetics from it, but, you know, it gave me that as an item, and I'm like, well, I may not have gotten something, or either this was on the 4th mission of the tour, or the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. I'm like, you know, I got a cosmetic, so either way, I'm kind of happy about that. I thought I was going to end up selling it, but then when I put it on my Spy, I'm like, huh, I like that. Mainly because you have, like, well, this color. I don't know what the fuck kind of color that is. Like pinkish, like brownish, not red. I don't fucking know. It complemented the colors very well because you have this dark red mixed with this and the black. It worked out very well. And hello to Gangster in chat. Just telling a short little story for doing anything. Normally, my spy would have been wearing this. That was my original look. I was trying to make a freelance police outfit for my spy. Like, it's like, oh, do I want to make a freelance police thing, or do I just want to do my own take on, like, a freelance police? Or something like that, I don't know. I'm okay. The spats, though, I like the spats. Although I don't really use them that much anymore, I still love them. So every so often I switch back to my good old spats. I'm gonna switch back because I really like that. Although, unfortunately, what's disappointing, the blue version of this. See, with the red version, you can very well, you know, distinguish what is and what isn't. The blue version just blends in with the blue version of this. Very, very badly. And it's like, that's the only downside of this cosmetic. Like, this is such a dark red already, that when you go to blue, it just blends in with the suit. Here, I'll show you. Wherever the fuck it is. Should be here somewhere. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? Is it here? Where is it? It's not here. It can't be here. No, it's not there either. What the fuck? Where is it? See, when you go look... Oh, there it is. When you go looking for a cosmetic or something in your inventory, it's just non-existent. Alright, so... Nice red. And then... Boom. It blends in with the entire suit, and I don't like it. I like the cosmetic itself, I just don't like the fact that in the blue variant, it blends in with the suit, kind of. Like, you can tell it's a different shade of blue, but so is my hat. I don't know, I might get, like, a team-colored paint, like, a very, very dark team-colored paint, and then paint this. So it could be, like, dark red, dark blue. I don't know, that's just how I feel about that. Wanted to ask, what's the difference between the black rose and the original knife? Yay, a new update for computers. Very inconvenient. I hope that mine doesn't just say, hey, you're getting a fucking update and we're gonna shut down your shit because you are an asshole. Swear to God, laptop, you do that, I will strike you down with the power of 1,000 suns. Now, what was the question? Black rose and original knife. There's no difference between the black rose and the original knife. They're the exact same thing. Like, you have your standard butterfly knife, and then you just have the black rose. The black rose is the exact same as a stock butterfly knife, just with a different look and different name. Take the Big Pill or Betsy, for example. It's literally the same as a stock revolver. The only difference is the look and the name. That's it. It does have different styles that I can't access because for some reason when Valve released the update for Jungle Inferno, it broke. I can't select style. Sometimes it lets me select a style, sometimes it doesn't. And I'm happy that, cosmetics and weapons that I have in specific styles are already in a style that I'm not, complaining about. This would have different styles, which is like, hold on, so let me get rid of this real quick. This would have different styles like necktie, suit, then you would have like black over here and around the cuffs and stuff, or we would get rid of all the cuffs entirely. So I just realized I've been sitting here talking for 14, well, not 14 minutes exact. Some of that was from the intro, so I've been talking for quite a while, doing absolute fuck all. Do I just want to do Dust Bowl? Because every time I stream this, I mainly only do Dust Bowl and 2 Fort, because those are my two favorite maps. Like, what other shit can I do? Better question is, what other shit do I want to do? Don't really want to do Upward. Badwater could be good. Gold Rush, maybe? We'll put some Badwater on there. Yeah, cosmetics with different styles for one reason or another are just broke for me. They won't let me select any styles because Valve broke it. The fuck was the name of that hat? The Nostra, I like saying Nostra because it's new. Costa Nostra cap. Okay, so it's, I don't know. Is that a reference to like Notre Dame or something? Nostra. I like saying Nostra. Yeah, my hat is a completely different color from my... Kind of. I was going to say my hat is a completely different color from my suit, but upon closer observation, this is just a little hair bit later. Shit, where's my suit? There it is. Oh, fucking join. I just realized what I was... Ooh, nice. What I was going for wasn't even technically qualified as a suit. The Lurker's Leathers is literally just like a pair of leather pants and a leather coat with a belt on it. It's not necessarily a suit. That is literally leather pants and a leather coat. But he's wearing kind of a suit underneath. He's wearing a dress shirt and a necktie. And I think Spy also wears a vest under his suit. I don't know. There's different, like, cosmetics that show him wearing a suit, like, wearing a suit vest underneath his jacket, but I don't know if that's actually true. He might have actually been wearing a suit vest in the comic books. I don't remember. I gotta go back and watch that one again. Fun. Anyway, for people that haven't joined the raffle already, scrap.tf raffle in the description below, or link to one in the description. I have one going on where I'm giving away Team Fortress 2 items, because that's... Even though I've made the claim several times that I'm not a professional TF2 YouTuber, and I'm not, like, I don't consider myself to be a TF2 YouTuber at all, like, my content doesn't solely revolve around TF2, yet that's mainly what I stream. I don't get it. I mean, if people consider me to be a TF2 YouTuber, then fucking A, mate, I don't care, I like TF2. That's a pretty big honor right there. Like, I've made the claim a bunch of times saying that I'm not a TF2 YouTuber. But again, I stream TF2 a lot. My YouTube banner has my soldier and my pyro on it. And it says Happy Fun Times, Team Fortress 2 and other games. I don't know. It's just everyone that watches me on YouTube just assumes that I'm mainly TF2 YouTuber. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Oh shit. Get ready for the lag spikes, everyone. Beginning of the round for me always has lag spikes. Or just lag in general. It'll calm down. It'll calm down. That is fantastic right there. I don't know. There you go. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. The person who made my YouTube banner is actually one of my viewers, Nope64. I asked him, I didn't ask him personally, I asked on my Discord if anyone wanted to make a new YouTube banner for me. No one had to, obviously. It was just like a thing like, hey, if anyone wants to do this for me, you're more than welcome to do it. And he was one who stepped up and took on the challenge, I guess. Not really a challenge, just simple, make a banner, send it to the guy, see what he thinks. There was some changes to it when he sent it to me. Like, there was like a sun kind of like effect on it. Sort of like, I don't know, it felt like weird sun kind of like rays light kind of thing going on with it, and I'm like, it's nice, it fills out pretty well, but I'm not really, not a huge fan of that. I asked if he'd be willing to like, well, I didn't ask him if he'd be willing to edit it. He said if I wanted any changes, you know, let him know. And I'm like, okay. Looks good. But the sun part, not so much. I felt like it was too bold, too in your face. He had different versions of it too, which was that where it has like, you know, my soldier and my pyro standing behind the logo, and he has a different one of the same thing, but they're standing on either side of the logo of Happy Fun Times, which is pretty cool. Where the fuck was I going with this? Oh yeah. Long story short, because I do a lot of YouTube stuff relating TF2, or relating to TF2, basically, he put my, I don't know if I asked him personally to put my two mains on it. I don't think he did. No, I think I did ask him for that. He put Happy Fun Times, Team 42, and other games. Which makes sense considering that's mostly what I do, even though I don't consider myself to be nothing but that.
My boyfriend, fuck off.
Okay. I don't know, it's just basically what I'm saying is people, you know, put me in the category of like Team Fortress TF2 YouTuber, which is pretty cool. Do other stuff, which is kind of why I didn't say that I was a TF2 YouTuber and said that I'm not. Mainly because, like, if I'm solely a TF2 YouTuber and I try and do other stuff, then I feel like people will mainly show up for TF2, and I've had people come up on different streams of the different games that I've played and say, hey, when's the next TF2 stream, or, oh, no TF2 stream? And I'm flattered as all hell that people love to watch, or not love, but people enjoy my TF2 streams. Really, I do, considering that the game lagged for me and that my mic is absolute AIDS. Huh, cool. But, I don't know. I both do and don't consider myself to be a Team Fortress 2 YouTuber, mainly because I love TF2 and I do want to continue streaming and playing it for everyone, but, at the same time, want freedom. But I want to maintain the freedom of independence to do whatever games that I want to do, not solely Team Fortress 2. That rhymed unintentionally. Like, I love the shit out of TF2, but I just want people to know that I do other stuff aside from TF2. And hello to... I cannot read that name in chat. I don't know. Dude, I don't know, man. But hello anyway. I feel bad, slightly. I've mentioned, like, oh, you know, people assume I'm a TF2 YouTuber. It's not really an issue. Again, if anything, it's flattering. Oh, fuck. It's like, I feel like I've made such a big deal that I've said that I'm not a TF2 YouTuber. But I feel like I've stressed that to the point where it's like, I don't know, it feels like it's that I'm just coming off as complaining that people assume that I am, or people associate me with it. And again, I don't care if people associate me with it, because I love the game. I love the story that goes with it. Medic, please heal me all the way. Oh, fuck. Again, I think it's just the whole thing of, like, I want to maintain my independence as a YouTuber to, like, you know, branch down other games aside from TF2. I guess I'm not like 100% Team Fortress 2 YouTuber because of that. But goddamn, I do like this game. Could you accept the request to join your game? I mean, you saying you keep your stream notifications off, so I wanted to tell you. Okay. Yeah, I... Those... Wait, what? Oh, okay, now there you are. Yeah, I turned those off. Anytime I stream, I also have the little box check that says ignore invite from friends or something. Again, not to be rude. It's just really... What was that? Ugh. Anyway. It's just normally when I've streamed, I've had moments in the past where it's like... See, I say past like I've been doing this... Well, I have been doing this for a while. I've had moments in previous streams, let's go with that, where I'm playing TF2 and I get an invite from someone saying, like, you know, let's play, or I get spammed invite from other people. And one of my friends has spammed a constant invite to me as like a joke during a stream. So yeah, I have both my Team Fortress 2, not TF2, I have both my Steam notifications turned off. Basically, I'll get, if someone sends me a message, I'll get it, but I won't hear the notification for it. I might see someone inviting me to a game, probably not, considering I think I got one of those a little bit ago, but didn't actually see it or notice it. Oh, pardon me.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5,
I think he's gonna Uber me. If he's gonna Uber me, then let's get this going. Who hammed me? Sir, you weren't even next to me when you hammed me. You probably came from behind. Oh god, no. No, don't do that. I don't want to sneeze. Oh. Anyway. Okay, hello. I love his minigun and unusual. Where did teams go? Both teams were almost completely full. And then they left the red team in favor of going to blue team because they were asking for volunteers. And I figured, alright, you know, let's make it fair. That it just didn't happen. Wait, what the okay, I got really distracted. Okay, went to the other team to make it fair, and it, you know, I guess was. Most of the people that were on the other teams were just gone. People on my team, or some people on my team are gone, some people on blue team are gone. Shit. Yeah, I don't fucking know. I have a cold still, and I'm like trying to multitask between talking, playing a game, and lag. Apparently. This is why I wasn't streaming for a while, because of this. Anytime I stream with a cold, it sounds like I'm loopy as fuck. It makes it seem like I've lost my goddamn mind, and that I'm just saying whatever the fuck comes to mind. I've gone nuts. I need to be evaluated. I need to go to a mental institution. That's what it feels like to me. That's what it sounds like whenever I'm talking during a stream while, you know, with a cold. I'm sure other people, you know, are listening to me ramble on and going on a tangent and saying, oh, it's fine, that's kind of normal. But to me, it feels like, because I keep stopping and stuttering and messing up on tripping on words, it makes it feel like, oh, you know, like I'm losing my goddamn mind. Yeah, that wasn't a headshot, that was just a shoot. I think it was a crit. Oh well. Fuck Val, Jesus, you came on a little strong there, buddy. You know that one, you know that revolver I used for my spy? That I named Betsy? For a while, or not for a while. What the fuck is wrong with me? For a while I wanted to do this. Recently, yesterday, basically, I've been really into Team Fortress. Fucking hell, can I focus on my words? Thank you. Yesterday, I was really into Resident Evil 4. So this is why it makes it feel like I've gone absolute fucking mental. I'm tripping over words and saying things that I don't mean to say. Mainly because I'm playing TF2, and since, you know, I'm kind of focusing on this, it's like, okay, yeah, TF2, let's go with that. And somehow that killed me from right up here. Alright, that makes sense. Yesterday I was really into Resident Evil 4, and I was trying to find a way to actually play that, because I wanted to stream it yesterday. But I wasn't able to, mainly because of, well, reasons. And recently I've acquired a PS2 emulator. Yeah, I know how that sounds. I've acquired a PS2 emulator, and one of my friends helped me get it working through sheer luck, and it was great. It was absolutely great. We got it working. Although the downside with that is the emulator itself is kind of shit. I don't know if it's the emulator, or if it's the games, or if it's my PC, but whenever I try to actually play a legit game, first game I tried on that emulator was Resident Evil 4. It works. It's just really slow, and it feels like it's kind of unplayable, and I don't really want to play or stream it, because it's like, oh, well, it's really slow, and people are going to say, why is the game so slow? And it's like, because it's on an emulator. It's like, well, why are you playing it? Because I love this game. So I can't figure out how to work it on the emulator. I've looked up the issue. Either my computer isn't quite up to par with it, or it's the emulator itself. I have Resident Evil 4 on Steam, but even then it's the same case where it's slow, except the cutscenes aren't slow. The cutscenes run at normal pace. Like, it runs pretty damn good. But I've lowered all the settings in the game on Steam. I've done all I can possibly do. It's just not doing anything for me. And it just doesn't work. Well, it works, but the game actually has frozen on me a few times while trying to play it yesterday. And hello to OG KitKat in chat. You always come over to my house and stream Resident Evil 4. Yeah, I know, and we've tried we have recorded it once. But the thing is, with Resident Evil 4, especially doing it over at your place, like, it's not bad, it's a good alternative, but with streaming games that I really enjoy, and streaming games that I like, I kind of want to do them from the comfort of my own house. And the reason I say that... Alright, we're going to Badwater again, fantastic. And the reason I say this is because it's not that I don't like going over there to stream, I genuinely enjoy that. It's just, here, right now, I have my own time schedule, I have my own time frame. I can stream as long as I want, and I don't have to worry about checking the time over and over about, like, I gotta leave at a certain time. Or, like, worry about all the stuff I want to get done all in one day. Because whenever we stream Breath of the Wild, it's fun as shit for me. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, I want to play Breath of the Wild and stream it with you guys, but at the same time, I want to do other stuff with you guys. Because I'm only there for the one day, and it's always on Wednesdays, for the most part. Like, I like being able to stream a game without an actual time limit. Because then there's the pressure of, like, needing to get through the game or getting through a certain part as fast as possible. I don't gotta worry about, how long I have until someone tells me, okay, it's time to stop. It's just me. I like to stream for long, long periods of time. Not to mention, if we were to stream Resident Evil 4 now, it's the same case as... It's the same case as, like, my situation right now, where I stream TF2, there's no real end to streaming TF2 because, it's online first-person shooter. There's no real objective to be had. I can stream this anytime when I can't think of anything to do, or if I just really want to play it. But with games that actually have a start and an end, like, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Blood Omen 2, Legacy of Kain Defiance, games like those have an end. And I've started on a bunch of games that I thought I would be able to finish at some point. I haven't started on because lack of interest from viewers, myself, or just other things that I'd rather be doing. Still haven't on Blood Omen 2, because of lack of interest from both the viewers and myself. I haven't started Legacy of Kain Defiance because lack of interest from the viewers, and I really don't want to play it right now.
Hello, kid.
Like, stuff like that. Like, I've got games that I've started and haven't finished, and we've started recording Resident Evil 4, like, last year on my birthday, or before my birthday or something like that, before you moved. We haven't started on it since, and we've been busy for the longest time. Only recently have we started hanging out again, and even then it's not every Wednesday. So it's like, hey, we'll start on this and see how it goes, but eventually it'll get to a point where it's like, nah, I don't want to do that today, kind of thing. And not just from, like, you, but probably from myself, because it's like, oh, I'm at a part in the game that I don't really like that much, and I don't feel like going through it, but I know I have to. I like playing games, and I like streaming them, but it's like, you have so much shit that builds up over time. We still have Sonic Unleashed that we haven't finished. So I kind of feel like we start it, we won't finish it. Or we'll get distracted and do other shit, and then when we realize, oh, we could have done this today, it's like we don't. Mention, I just really want to be able to play Resident Evil in my free time. That's such a good game. And hello to Nope64 in chat. Wednesdays and Sundays. I thought you were busy Sundays. I think I only came over the one Sunday. Either way, I don't know, I just really want to be able to stream it on my own time, because that Resident Evil 4 is one of those good kind of games. I just don't want to have, like, a time limit to play. Wouldn't mind the commentary from other people, but at the same time, I kind of want to be able to do it myself. Also, there's a spy pyro. If you see a pyro with an Australian flamethrower in the front lines, it's probably not me. Also notice I think I got a message on Steam. I'll be getting to that shortly. Yes, I did. What message is that? Oh, yeah, message from a friend. Cool.
No.
Not to mention, we're also streaming Breath of the Wild. Granted, that game takes a long-ass time. But still. I think there actually is a PC version of RE4. I'm pretty sure I would have to order that, and even then I don't know if it would run. I kind of hope it will run, actually, because if it's made for the PC and it was made a long while ago, then there's a small possibility that it might run, depending on how much it requires to actually run. Being a PC version of the game is optimized for the PC, which means, obviously, if you have a lower-end PC, it's gonna require less, less to actually run. Considering Resident Evil 4 came out when the GameCube was still around.
Poor Harry.
That came out for GameCube, PS2, I think PC, and some other shit. Same with Resident Evil 2. I kind of want to get Resident Evil 2 for the PC. I have it on my N64 emulator, but it's a shit.
Alright, calm down, please. Just stop getting excited.
So, at some point, I might try and... Whenever I'm able to, if I'm able to, if I ever think about doing this again, if I ever care enough to, I might try and order or buy Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 2 for PC. I think I'm actually gonna play Resident Evil 2 100% because the only Resident Evil game I can officially play by myself is 1.
Really?
I can play through Resident Evil 1 without any help from anyone, for the most part, and have no problems with it. What the hell is wrong with this guy?
Guys, behind you.
You do know there's a mute button, right? You don't need to kick people. The other reason why I don't like that the PS2 emulator doesn't work as well, it's not just Resident Evil 4 that I want to do. I also want to stream Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. I have streamed it on the channel once before, from start to finish, all in one day.
Spy, sniper.
Not a long continuous stream, but I have done it before.
Spy.
Except the differences with that and streaming it on my laptop. I was streaming it in a different room, and I basically had my iPod hooked up to its charger, pointed at the TV screen while I played the game. And I've had at least 1 or 2 people come in the stream and say, "Are you serious? You're doing it this way? This is the year 2017 or whatever, 2016. I don't know when the fuck I recorded it or streamed it. All I know is it's like, oh, you're doing this. So I kind of want to be able to stream it directly from the, my PC. Much like how I already recorded Ocarina of Time from start to finish, in the same way where I had my camera face in front of my TV, or iPod in front of my TV, and then when I actually got the emulator for that, I'm like, hey, I can actually stream it, or I can record it, and it would actually be decent quality. Better than that, I can stream it. I didn't stream the whole game, mainly because OBS was being retarded. I plan to stream the rest of it at some point soon. Maybe later on today I might do an Ocarina of Time stream. Who knows? That's the mystery.
Can you heal us, bro?
Yeah, it's kind of like the cleric in D&D. It has this
Why is there no health pack in here? That's such a missed opportunity. Can I get any kind of health pack? It's over on the other side. Was shit. And now, okay, yep, now that happened.
Medic doesn't know what he's doing, so don't get your hopes up.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know, I might do some more digging, see if I can get more information on the emulator that I have for the PlayStation 2, or the PlayStation 2 emulator I have, see if I can do any more work on it, if I can actually run, what I can and can't do. I'm determined to get this thing running, basically. I want this to work.
I need a heal.
Yeah, our medic's not doing anything. Really? He's not healing
Switch
anybody.
over to medic.
He's not doing anything.
If I can't get it to work, then fuck it. Well, he's probably new to the game. He's gonna have to learn one way or another. Doesn't mean pick him.
I need medic. Back. Okay, there you go. Here, keep going, keep going.
If we need a medic and you can do a better job, then goddamn medic. Don't fucking put the blame on someone.
Also,
Yeah, medic's fucking silent.
Alright, I'm supposed to do a medic.
No, we already have like 5 medics.
Oh god. No, I didn't mean to open that.
I'm sniping.
We have 3 medics, sir.
I'm sniper. I just got raped by like 3 people in 1 round.
Oh jeez. God damn it.
Damn.
Fuck's sake, mate. Why are people complaining about pyro?
Can spies call for medic?
Yes.
Yes, why not?
Why are you asking a question that's kind of obvious?
No, I mean like when they're, you know, like
Guys, yes.
when they're close.
Yes.
Alright?
I'm pretty sure they
No,
can.
I mean for like the other team, like not their own team.
Yes.
Yeah,
Some
I
guys do that
tried.
to mess with you.
Okay, I'm just wondering, man.
This is a very beautiful team. Damn it. My TF2 has crashed a lot, and I'm probably going to restart it? Reinstall it. I'm gonna actually read normally rather than read it sideways. Reinstall it because it's taking up 50 gigs instead of 15 on my hard drive. Yeah, it might be for the best.
Alright, we need more people on the car, preferably heavies. I need heal. I need heal.
Okay, calm down, Genji.
Oh, there's a spy. God damn.
In fact, I'm not a huge fan of Overwatch. I know I said that I liked it before. Like, it's so weird. I've had like this weird thing with Overwatch where it's like, before it even came out, it's like I don't like it. When I actually, you know, looked into it more and played it, it's like okay, I like it. Now I don't like it for reasons that I don't really want to discuss. But I'm gonna say this one thing. I might not like Overwatch that much anymore, even though I didn't really like it that much to begin with. Just like a little, or actually no, I was trying to like it a little bit. Jesus fucking Christ, this cold is confusing the shit out of me.
I'm just trying to destroy
I liked the game. No, I hated the game. I liked the game a little bit.
Man, one of the
Shit
snipers
happened.
just
Now I
shoot
don't like it much anymore at all.
Guys, everybody rush together, come on.
Whatever you do, don't drone on it like some people have,
Should we all go
and
heavy?
constantly like
Is there a medic?
mention it all the time.
Everybody heavy medic.
but I'm still gonna make jokes about it, and I'm still gonna probably claim that I mean Genji as a joke.
Medics and soldiers, that's all we're allowing.
Basically saying, don't do what my friend does and constantly remind me that, like, oh, but you hated Overwatch before. Like, don't do that, please.
Alright, everyone switch classes and head into medic.
Or do, I don't actually care. I kinda do, obviously. If I didn't care, I wouldn't talk about it. I should not stream when I'm sick or whatever, because Jesus Christ. Swear to God, I'm not loopy and I'm not on any kind of medication.
There's a spy, there's a spy.
Although I probably should have taken some kind of cold medication. But I didn't.
Alright, let's do this.
Oh, hello.
I need to
Everybody have a
Oh.
medic, come on guys.
No, that's a terrible idea.
I got a steak, if you guys want.
Steak is not the best.
Push up guys, push up, we need more medics.
I would recommend a local bar sandwich. Hell, even banana if you have it.
Spy, sniper, spy, sniper.
We have a spy.
Is TF2 turning into Interwatch?
We have a spy.
I don't know. I mean, some guy was constantly saying, I need healing.
Boys, that was great.
Oh my God,
But might as well.
Okay.
Nah,
That was
TF2's
fun.
better.
Yeah, go push at the end guys.
TF2's better than Overwatch, in my opinion. The only real reason why I think people like Overwatch is because of the fucking sexy ladies. Here, I want to go to Gorge. That's the name of the other map that I wanted to do. If people watching me like TF2, perfectly fine. Wait, did I say TF2? If people like Overwatch, that's fine. I don't even remember what I said now. Why not Gorge? I thought Gorge was gonna... Well, just because I vote for it doesn't mean it's gonna win. Fuck it, I'll do Gorge. Or... Badwater! If people like Overwatch over TF2, that's perfectly fine. I don't care. If any of my viewers are like that, I don't care. You do you. Just understand that I'm probably gonna, you know, if anyone mentions Overwatch or whatever, I'm probably gonna go off on a tangent and say that I prefer TF2 and Overwatch is meh. Yeah, I'm kind of back on the whole thing where I'm like, I don't like Overwatch. And for good reason.
Anyway.
I own Overwatch, but a friend bought it for me.
I'm a blue person. We're on our side.
Little help? Let's on three. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Thanks, pal. This is cutting paper.
Aw, wanted a high five. Let's see, I tried playing Overwatch, but it matches me with level 150 people, and then people on my team yell at me to do better, and then the same person says they are running the team, and they are better than me. That's why I hate it. Oh no, I've had moments like that too. Except I wasn't really fucking with them. Whatever. I don't like Overwatch because, number one, that's the problem. It's like TF2 where Overwatch is slowly gaining the fan base of, like, Team Fortress 2 in terms of, like, you know, hey, I'm good at the game, I've been doing this a long time, you know? And then it's like, oh, someone new to the game? Someone new has joined the game? God damn it, not on my Christian server. Oh, no. Can't do it. I gotta back up. Basically, anyone new to the game is discouraged and frowned upon. Oh, I've been playing this longer since it was new. I know more about this than you do, and I'm better at you, and I'll always be better at you. And they're kind of scaring off new players, like what people are doing in TF2. You have a free-to-play, as people call it in TF2, show up, because like, oh, the game is free, I'm gonna download it and check it out, since it's like one of the Valve's best games. Next to Half-Life and Portal. I wouldn't know, I've never actually played any of those two, like, legit, but, it's, again, in the sense of they're scaring away free-to-plays, making them hate the game because, oh, I had a bad experience in this game, these people are assholes, fuck this shit, I'm out. But at the same time, I don't like when people make the that Overwatch is better than TF2. Who else might be? I don't really have any say over that. Actually, no. I hate people making that Overwatch is better than TF2. I hate when smug people say that Overwatch is better than TF2. Like, this high, prissy, snooty, like, that kind of person. Like, they're wearing their fucking goddamn fedora, sitting on their keyboard. Overwatch is better than TF2, cause, And yes, I had to fucking finger my keyboard in a weird way. I have a friend that I stream with and that I hang out with every so often, the one that was just in OG KitKat. He loves TF2, or not TF2, he loves Overwatch. And that's perfectly fine, I don't mind that at all. He's the good kind of Overwatch player. Like, the kind of Overwatch player that's like, I like Overwatch, I'm not gonna press it on you, but I'm going to talk about it with you. And that's fine, you know, if someone I know likes Overwatch and wants to talk about it, that's fine, I'll listen to them, since I can talk about TF2 with them, and they probably don't like it as much. I'll listen to them the same way they would listen to me. You know, it's only fair. I don't want to have a friend that's like pressuring me or like making me feel obligated to play Overwatch. It's like, oh, well, it's better, and stuff like that. And it's like, nah, man, just take that shit somewhere else. People in TF2 will laugh at you if you rage like that. They need to have that mentality.
The enemy has received additional time.
I don't care if people... Well, hold on, I don't know if you're saying you're gonna laugh at me for saying all this shit, or if people are laughing at, like, stereotypical smug person. If it's a smug person, then yeah, I can see people laughing at it. If it's someone laughing at me because I'm, like, kind of raging about... Not really raging about it, I'm just going off on a tangent. Like, I'll say my fair share of, you know, shit, but... In the end, there's two games trying to coexist with companies that really don't care about the community as much, and they're literally just, you know, just having the game just kind of there because it's making them money. And in all honesty, can you blame them? With communities like these, I wouldn't give as much of a shit either. And Valve doesn't actually pay attention to their community as much, which kind of sucks. I don't know, I guess all of this comes from the fact that I have a friend that just loves the holy fuck of Overwatch, I guess. I don't know if he actually does like it a fair bit. I'm not gonna say what it is. I mean, it'd be kinda obvious. It is kinda obvious already, but when I mentioned that loves Overwatch, that doesn't, like, you know, press it on me or whatever, it's fine. But I do have a friend that, you know, loves Overwatch, and will constantly rip on me for saying, like, hey, you used to not like Overwatch and stuff like that, and other shit. And it's like, yeah, I can understand that, can you please let that go? But I ignore it. And I go on with my daily activities. But I've also had a moment where it's like, okay. Long story short, apparently I'm the sole reason one of our other friends won't come back to TF2. And that's why I don't really like Overwatch that much. I have a friend that loves it. That's perfectly fine. But like, if I like Overwatch, because Overwatch and TF2 are basically kind of the same, and there's evidence that proves this, and I can't really say anything about TF2, make any comparisons about the two games, otherwise, you know, both his friends are gonna get on my ass and say, oh, you know, you can't do that, or whatever, or something like that. Yes, friends, but Jesus Christ, you don't fucking do this to your own friend. Again, I'll say my fair share of controversial shit, but even then, fucking don't do that. I'm my own person, I have my own opinions. Just because you don't agree with them doesn't mean you can, like, pissy at me and go off on me to make one or two comparisons to games. And again, say that I'm the sole reason why one of our other friends won't come back to the game, that fucking hurts my feelings. Like, really, really bad. Considering how much I enjoy TF2. Am I concerned that that friend is going to come across the stream and see it later? Not really, I don't care. If anything, that should explain why things haven't really made any, haven't been, what is the word I'm looking for? I don't know, I don't know the word. But I can't actually think of the word I'm looking for. Still trying to think of the word. I would have said profitable, but that's not the word. Let's do it, but it's not what I'm looking for. Look, long story short, am I afraid he's going to see it and get mad at me? Not really, I don't care. Because I have my reasons for being, you know, upset or frustrated still. And that's my choice. That's my thing. Besides, one way or another, even if they see this, you know, fucking that was going to be said anyway. That's probably why I don't like Overwatch anymore, or that much anymore. Because I have a negative association with it because of that. Can't, my opinion, can't have an opinion of my own, because I gotta be all fucking SJW on my ass. I like this. You're not fucking allowed to have an opinion of your own. You just need to be a fucking sheep and just be everyone's goddamn yes man. That might be how it works on the internet, but that's not how I work. And I'm no one's yes man, and I'm not going to say things to please one fucking person. That's not what a friend. Not what. Yes, friends do say shit and whatnot to make each other feel better, but you don't do that. So to err away from Overwatch now, because this conversation has been going on for how long, and just in general, no one cares. No one wants to hear this. This is just literally me venting during a stream. So what else is good to talk about? Should have got more health. Even though I don't think I would have been able to get it. I got an idea. I have a new conversation. Resident Evil 4 and Capcom. And like I said recently, I've been really into Resident Evil 4. I've been really wanting to play / stream it. I can play it anytime I want, technically, but I can't stream it, nor can I play it on my laptop like how I want to.
Section button at the right corner of the...
What I would... what I would like to talk about this topic is Capcom, and how they screwed over the franchise. Like, Resident Evil 4 was different from the stereotypical, you know, zombies, going through this area, going from point A to point B, doing this, doing that, and everything. Like, it's fine, that's to do that, because it worked. Resident Evil 4 is one of the better Resident Evil games. Not because it's different, because it's fun, the gameplay is great, the mechanics are fantastic. Are they perfect? No. But I love them. I genuinely loved the characters in that one. It made sense. Well, spiritual scenario, going to save, you know, the president's daughter. He's been kidnapped. And introducing a new character, Krauser, which is kind of weird considering he didn't really have much of a backstory to him. Apparently he was one of Leon's old accomplices, or friend, or whatever the fuck it is, and now suddenly they're just against each other, but they have, like, you know, a whole friendly rivalry going between them in terms of, like, they will fucking kill each other if need be. But, yeah, I like the character. He's kind of badass. I like his knife. My brother loves his knife. I like his knife because my brother likes his knife. And because, well, that's the main reason why I started liking it. Now I have my own reasons in terms of, it's a long fucking knife. I like matching sets of knives. Like, Leon has his own giant knife. Krauser has his own giant knife. And that makes me think of, like, you know, Mario and Luigi. Because it's like, you know, if those were for sale, I would want to get them both together because it'd feel like a package deal. Mario, Luigi, Sub-Zero, and Scorpion. Or Scorpion, Sub-Zero. It's just like when he spins it, it's cool. It reminds me of Ocelot with his goddamn revolver, even though I knew about Resident Evil 4 way before I knew about Metal Gear in terms of, like, story and characters. In a serious way, I guess. But Krauser was, like, again, new character. New character, cool. It's just... goddamn, I wish he was in, like, past games before that. Like, I wish he was in Resident Evil 2 or 3 or something like that. Give him a little more story than what he has, considering he was first introduced in Resident Evil 4 and character died in Resident Evil 4. Like, here's a new character associated with Leon, but now he's gone because you kill him. Is he in other games? Of course he is. He's in this one DS game. I think it's Resident Evil. I don't know what the fuck it is. It was the first Resident Evil game that came out for 3DS, and then Revelations came soon after that. Except Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil Revelations is an actual Resident Evil game, whereas the other one is not a game at all. It's literally just like a time kind of like, you go through, see how many people you can kill or shoot within a certain period of time, do this, do that. It's not an actual story-based thing, it's just a first-person shooter, basically. Well, not first-person, but... Resident Evil 4 mechanics, you know, that's it. There's no real story or plot to it, like I thought it was. Which kind of sucked. But... he's in that. But Leon's not. Sadly. Do we even have a medic?
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
We have a medic. I don't know why he's spamming medic. I don't fucking know.
There's so many fucking demos.
No, there's just one.
What the fuck? How's there just one?
I don't know, he's running out of spawn. I don't fucking know how he did it. It was cool though. This is my shield now. Come on, Mr. Cart. Come on. I accidentally clicked on my game for a sec. What was I saying? I was talking about Resident Evil and stuff. Yeah, I don't remember where I was going with that, other than, like, characters and stuff. Okay, I was talking about how it actually succeeded, not because it was different, because the game itself was good. The story is decent. There are some plot holes in it. Story is flawed. It's not perfect. There are major plot holes within it. It's not perfect. You know, shit happens. Like, there are problems that, you know, I can overlook. It's like, think Sonic Adventure DX, or think Sonic Adventure, or Sonic Adventure 2. Like, the story, you're not doing it for the story, you're doing it because the game is fun. It's that same case with me. I love the game, story is okay, I can understand, you know, almost every game has to have a story technically, especially with Resident Evil, but mainly in it for the game, not so much the story, because it's, again, a situation where it's like, oh, you're rescuing the president's daughter. That's like one of the most stereotypical things that you can do in a game. Like, oh, the president's daughter. Oh, we're doing this for the president, and stuff like that. Because the music's good, again, characters are good, gameplay is fantastic. It's overall a great game. Again, I didn't wrong message from that, thinking that people liked it because it was so different. People didn't like it because it was different. People liked it because of the Sonic Adventure situation. Or at least that's how I feel. I don't know. Maybe some people liked it was different, and in all honesty, that's fair. But I think it's just because the gameplay and whatnot and everything else was fantastic. Everyone is just able to say, you know what, you can overlook this. It's a good game. Like the Mario games, Jesus fucking Christ, we've had a lot of Mario games. They're not perfect either. They're not perfect in terms of like, well, you know, fucking, it's Mario. Go on to say what a princess and all that jazz. I don't really see any other. Alright, one of these two will do. Preferably this. This is gonna win, so let's see. I don't know, man. I don't know. Stuff and nonsense. I hated how in Resident Evil 5 they decided to try another action thing where you're playing as Chris Redfield, and at the end of the game, at some point, they have Chris punching a boulder with his bare hands, or with his fists. And then it's like, no, stop, don't. That's a little too much for me. Resident Evil 6 is like, okay, back to our roots, in the city, zombie apocalypse, you're playing as Leon. And it's like, yes, you're playing as Leon, you're in the city with zombies, but it doesn't feel right. It feels like they went that route because they felt like they had to, because they felt like that's what would sell. I don't know if the game is bad, I've never played it. And I don't really have any intentions on ever playing it. I don't even want to play Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 5, no thank you, push that shit away. I don't care. But, you know, it's just, it is what it is. Resident Evil 7, in my opinion, sucked. That is not a Resident Evil game. And shame on Capcom for claiming it to be one. That's how I feel about Resident Evil 7. Many people said they played Resident Evil 7 and it's like, I like this, it's a good game! And it's like, sure it is, dude, sure it is.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
56 equals all QuickTime events. Oh yeah, Resident Evil. Events weren't bad in Resident Evil 4. They were actually good. Well, I mean, some of them kind of sucked because, you know, you might not be as good with mashing the button, or you might... I've been there, I've done that. You know, again, it's not a perfect game, god damn it, I love it. But, yeah, about Resident Evil 7, it's like, I like this! It's a good game! It's like, no, it's not a good game. Are you shitting me? The game starts off like the demo for Resident Evil 7. You know, I'll admit, the demo had my interest. It's like, oh, new Resident Evil game. What do they have for us now? It's like, we bring you this. The demo starts off, you're basically watching a tape. You're playing as the characters during this, and you're going through the house and doing all these things, and eventually it ends up with, you know, everyone that was filming that getting absolutely fucked. And you know what? It's perfectly fine. That's okay. Kind of. Not really, but it was okay. It had promise. It had, like, you know, it had promise to it. I thought it was going to be completely different. No. We're going to go the route of fuck videotape in general. It has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with the story. Throw that shit out the window, even though it is in the game. Just throw that shit out the window, because you're playing this guy who went to a house to rescue his wife. He hasn't seen in goddamn who knows how long, because she went on this one thing, went missing, and no one, eventually people gave up on the search. Presumed she was dead and whatnot. The thing with that is, it's like, I can kinda understand that, alright? I can kinda understand what they were going for. But at the same time, I can't. It's not for Resident Evil. This would have been great for, like, Silent Hill or something. As a matter of fact, that's what it feels like. It feels like Capcom's take on Silent Hill, and in all honesty, they kind of sucked on it. It sucked. It's bad. Shame on you, Capcom. Go sit in a corner and think about what you did. Reasons why I didn't like it is because, okay, I didn't know there was a spy over there, I was shooting past the thing. Reason why I didn't like it, again, Silent Hill, it felt like Capcom's take on a Silent Hill game, which sucked. Fuck. And hello to Potato Man in chat, how are you today? So Resident Evil 7, like, I know I'm trying to, you know, get out what I'm trying to say, but at the same time I'm kind of distracting myself. The beginning of the game, again, thing as this guy, you get a video, or you're reviewing a video that was sent, God knows how long ago, and it's like, okay, he's going to this house to go and try and find her and bring her back home. Nope. Apparently, you know, we're gonna put these redneck, you know, kind of the stereotypical redneck hicks in place of the actual, like, characters that would require, I don't know, thought to actually make. And I don't know. like, saying redneck hick is really offensive to some people. I come from, I don't know, I would say I come from a kind of redneck family. I have rednecks in the family, and I am kind of, like, not a redneck, alright? I don't do, like, hunting. I don't like guns that much. I don't have an accent. Stuff like that. Like, no, let's give generic redneck hillbillies, whatever you want to call it, and then we're just gonna do it this way. The guy, main character of, not main character, like one of the villains, or guys in there named Jack, he's mental, absolutely fucking mental, and keeps coming back, yet everyone else is going to die, except for him. We're gonna put him in the DLC story as when he plays this one redneck hick, and he's going to find his daughter, or niece, or I don't know what the fuck it is, Zoe, basically, and the one guy that looks like Swamp Thing or Cthulhu is Jack, covered in all sorts of vegetation, and he's the one that permanently kills Jack. Spoiler alerts, obviously. It's just dumb. Really, really dumb. And it's like, oh, Neo Umbrella Corp. Oh, well, at the end of the game, you're somewhere in the game, you find this that you guys finds this item, device, Neo Umbrella Corp, and it's like a thing that you put on your arm, and it's like enhancement, so that way you can punch really, really hard, charge up a punch, and oh my god, why the fuck did you put this in the game? This has nothing to do with Resident Evil. This should have been a bonus item for beating the game, not an actual item you acquire in the game. It's like you gave us a space gun and said it's canon throughout in this part of the game. It's not. It's a joke weapon, this 4-part piece of shit that you can use and have fun with. That's what it was. That's why another reason why I like Resident Evil, is you get, like, stupid weapons, ridiculously overpowered. They don't have any kind of significance in the game at all. It's for fun. Let's see. Resident Evil 7 is awesome. Redneck playing TF2. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Resident Evil 7 just sucks. The story was shit. The characters were shit. It felt forced. It felt like they were literally just like games out to make more money. And somehow it pays being one of the, you know, like one of the best Resident Evil 7 games to come out in a long time. Is it better than Resident Evil 5? No. In all honesty, it's not. Which is the sad. It's very sad. Is it better than 6? No. It's not. We have the little girl. There's a little girl that comes out of nowhere that I don't know her backstory. Like, she is like fucking admin issues. Can I speak? Thank you. And then she has like these powers that let her create additional like beings and shit. That's dumb. That's so fucking dumb. And she can like take over people, make them go absolute mental, insane, whatever. And it's like, no. That's dumb. And hello to Ash from Paladin Town Ketchum? Okay. Fair enough. Again, if people like Resident Evil 7, that's perfectly fine. Just understand I hate the shit out of it. What the fuck even is Neo Umbrella Corp? Why was Chris Redfield in it? You don't even, again, spoiler alerts, you don't even see Chris Redfield until the end of the goddamn game, and even then, is dumb. Chris Redfield is dumb in that game. I hate when Capcom does that. Like, okay, Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3, good games, but in Devil May Cry 4, Dante, he's not even the main character you piss throughout the entire game, you just piss him in some parts. We're gonna make it so that way he has a new outfit again. He has a new outfit. He has facial hair. I hate when they take characters that look young, then make them look like they've gotten older. It doesn't work out. It just makes it look really, really dumb. Resident Evil 6, Leon is the same situation where he's got facial hair, and it looks really, really dumb. I don't like it. I hate the absolute shit out of it. I don't understand the significance of the little girl, where it's like, is this old woman with a family, and like, she's basically brain dead, essentially. And it's like, apparently that might be the little girl, and the little girl actually, you know, lived her life with them, but she's still around as like a paranormal entity, and I don't understand it. I don't know if that's what it is, or what the fuck is up with it. I don't know, I don't care. It feels like the Silent Hill game. Like, basically what Capcom and Konami came together to make a Silent Hill Resident Evil game, and they made it like that. Then you know what? Maybe I can accept it. Maybe I'd be able to actually take it for what it is, and not for what it isn't. But they didn't. They absolutely did not. It was all Resident Evil, and it was terrible. The DLC for the game sucks. Like, oh, we're gonna we're gonna have these games. One of the family members has, you know, kidnapped, and he's using for his own sick pleasures of, like, you know, having them, you know, play games to save their own lives. When in reality, they're not saving their own lives. They're playing, thinking that they're going to be released when they're not. And then bring the DLC with Zoe and her uncle or something trying to save her in the bayou and shit. And then you have, like, the DLC alongside of, like, Chris Redfield. Chris Redfield one was free, and you had to pick the Zoe one. People say the Zoe one's better than Chris Redfield, but they both suck. With Chris Redfield, oh, his unit has been taken captive. That same sick son of a bitch had people each other, you know, doing poker and blackjack to try and save their own lives. And again, they're not going anywhere. They're just gonna, you know, it is what it is. Chris Redfield, oh, we're gonna make him the, you know, badass. And it's like, oh, you can kill me if you want. Please shut the fuck up. You're so annoying. Stuff like that. Like, dude, that's not who Chris Redfield is. Chris Redfield is not showboating, you know, self-absorbed son of a bitch. He is a character. And he's a good one. He's one of the better ones. Do I actually pinpoint what he's supposed to be? Yeah, I can. Am I going to do it for anyone's satisfaction? No, not really. Again, if you like Resident Evil 7, that's perfectly fine. I hate it. I don't understand why it's so good. If someone likes the game that is in chat right now, if you can explain to me what makes it good, then, you know, we'll go from there. I physically need someone to explain to me what was so damn good about the game. Because the story was shit. Everything you had to do in the game was shit. I don't get it. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. No Lenny face in chat. Don't be a smartass and just post a Lenny face in chat like, oh, I broke a rule, I haven't been banned yet. Because I give people second chances sometimes. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like I pulled like a weird dark side film moment where I'm just talking about something that I hate, and it's whatever. It's whatever. I don't like the game. I hate the game. If someone wants to go ahead and try and change my mind, go ahead and explain whatever it is that you think about the game is good. And I will respect anyone that chooses to like the game and play it. I don't hate the fans. I just hate the game.
Mission ends in 10 seconds.
Why don't you like Lenny Face? Because it's so... Lenny Face is not funny. It's an overdone, fucking... It's an overdone meme. It's not funny. It should have died off a long time ago, but hasn't. People use it all the fucking time. I see it all the time in TF2. And it's stupid. It's still a meme that shouldn't exist, but sadly does. Maybe it might have been... Well, no, I don't think it was ever funny. Maybe it might have been funny for some people when it was new, but I don't like it. It's... Oh, it's... Think the Tide Pod meme. Lenny Face is the equivalent to the Tide Pod meme with me, where it's just dumb, shouldn't have existed, and some of the people that actually use it are quite literally, needless to say, I'm concerned for others' well-being. I'm not talking about everyone that uses the meme, I'm concerned for their well-being or intelligence. You've had people with the Tide Pod meme that legit had in their mouth and then would put it out. Started. Those are the kind of memers that I'm worried about in terms of Lenny Face, Tide Pods, and other shit. Where they'll go that extra mile just to make a meme, and then it doesn't... Like, no. Tide Pods were never funny to me. It's basically like the fucking drink bleach meme. It's basically just another way of saying kill yourself. Except for weren't saying eat Tide Pods. Or just saying, oh, Tide Pods like Gushers, man. Childhood favorite snack. Fruit snack and shit, and it's like... No, can you not? I understand, I've had Gushers before, they're good, but they're not like the absolute shit. Hell, I liked Teddy Grahams when I was a kid, but you don't see me going absolute ape shit saying, dude, that's my shit! I loved that when I was a kid! You don't see me doing that. The meme was still when it started. What is the Tide Pod meme? Never heard of it. Goddamn bless your heart. If that is true, fucking bless your heart, good citizen. Basically, the Tide Pod meme was, hey, you know the fruit called Gushers? Tide Pods are basically like detergent-filled pods that you would drop in your washing machine, and then, you know, like any other detergent, basically an easy way of, like, instead of like pouring detergent in like a cap and then pouring it into your washer, you just Tide Pod the container, you spin your washer, and it does it for you. It's literally the TV dinner style of, like, you know, daily activities. And I know making a comparison to food is stupid, but, like, no one, like, either you are the kind of person that will physically make a sandwich or make yourself something to eat from scratch, like make homemade meatballs, homemade chicken tenders, or you're gonna grab, like, frozen stuff from the supermarket because it's cheap, easy, and faster, and, you know, you can't be bothered to wait. That's what Tide Pods are, quite frankly. And people basically took the Tide Pods, and it's like, they're like Gushers. And again, it's like when people will tell you to drink bleach, which is another way of saying kill yourself. Except, again, not a kill yourself meme. It's just like, colorful, and they're like Gushers. We want to eat them, but we know we shouldn't, and stuff like that, and it's dumb. It's really fucking dumb. And then you had other people, alright, you had other people that would actually take the Tide Pod meme, again, and go one step further. That would basically kill off the meme faster, which is good, but at the same time bad, because you really see the stupidity of humanity, and how dumb people truly can be. Like, oh, get the Tide Pod, put it in your mouth, and stop the person, say that he's nasty, or put it in your mouth, I'm like the best thing ever. Or like, there's a video of someone who Tide Pod on the baked it, and said it was like this thing that they have, their English, I speak it, that they have ever seen, and just praising it and stuff, and that's, no, it's dumb. Oh, stop, you need help. But yeah, Tide Pod meme is just dumb. Anyone that likes it, good for you. You're a fan of a meme that's god-awful. Just leave me out of it. Get away from me, get away from my platforms. You do you, I'll do me, and we won't do each other. And there's no maybe in that. Legit, you know, you stay on your half, I'll stay on mine. Don't try and cross it just to spite me, kind of thing. Alright, I can't get in there. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's not talk about Tide Pod, because literally I can go on for a while talking about how bad it is and how weird and stupid people are for going aboard with it and shit. Oh, that was cool. I'm just a guy trying to stream Team Fortress 2. But seriously though, Resident Evil 7 is just... Oh, by the way, for anyone that liked the game Sam & Max, or was thinking about playing Sam & Max, there is a thing going on Steam where you can buy all 3 seasons of Sam & Max, you know, obviously all the episodes from those seasons, as a bundle where you have everything with like Sam & Max seasons. Like, just literally all 3 seasons, basically. And they have a deal going on where you can buy all those for $7.99. I think the deal ends on the 5th, and today is the 4th, so today is the last day to go ahead and partake in that deal that they have going on Steam. So if you like Sam & Max, or you have a friend that likes Sam & Max that wants to play them, better hop on that shit now while you can before it goes off sale. The only reason why I'm bringing this up is because I like Sam & Max, and other people that might watch me probably like Sam & Max. And since I like that game, I would, you know, want people want to play it to be able to do that. In other words, again, having a hard time articulating myself. Alright, let me try that again. I'm a fan of the game, and because I like the game so much, I want other people to get like the same kind of like experience I have with the game. Like, I've never played Sam & Max, I'm gonna be honest. I don't own it, I didn't buy the bundle. I will at some point, but probably on my birthday or something. Since I like the game, I want, you know, people who know me like it to play it. Well, they can. That's a very weird looking pyro. I've seen him how many times, I'm just now acknowledging it. God damn, I'm good. Also, scrap the TF raffle link in the description. If you haven't joined that, go ahead and join it. There's like one day and like... There's one more day left for the raffle and a few hours before it ends, so... If you haven't joined the raffle, go ahead and do so now, before it ends. All that good stuff.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
I got stuck. Damn. Pardon me.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
I feel like doing MVM right now. I haven't played Two Cities in quite a while. I kind of feel like doing that. I would do it, but yeah, we're gonna lose, aren't we? Yep. Like his hat though. Anyway, I would do MVM, but I do not have the means to do so yet. But I might get myself some tickets at some point. Don't know when, but I might try and get some. We're not gonna get bored, so we might as well connect here. I kind of want to do Gorge or something. Oh, no wonder why we lost. We were missing a few people. Oh well. Oh. Hold on a sec. Alright. I was going to look at MVM, but actually I can. Can't I? I'm not doing it, I just want to look at something real quick. Let's see. Complete the full... No, that's not what I want. Warning, expert missions are much harder than advanced. We recommend all players complete an advanced tour on tour duty before attempting... Okay. So, the reason why I'm looking at this is because if I ever get tickets for tour of duty, I'm going to try and get, like... I don't know. Depending on... Oh, hold on a sec. Let's see. Tickets are 99 cents a piece. I think it's 99 cents a piece, so if I get $10, I could... okay, I will get to that message. I saw it, but I will get to it momentarily. I'm trying to... Well, 99 cents, that's 10 tickets, so... Okay, so if I were to get tickets at some point, I would probably get like like 2 extra tickets or something to do this. Not because I want to finish the tour, but it's the badge. Again, I'm only looking at these just out of interest right now and stuff. And my voice cracked, so yay. Also, oh, these are advanced. Okay, so you can get an Australium on any advanced mission. Obviously, I'm only going to do two cities because it says Australium and, you know, kill streak stuff, so... I might do that one, though. Alright, so I already saw this. Done it before. You get bot killers in the other ones. Yeah, I knew that. I actually got a bot killer from one of them. I think the first MVM thing I attempted was... Oh, it's oil spill. Wait, what? What? I don't know which is the first one I attempted. I think oil spill right here was the first one I tried. And then when I actually tried doing, MVM, I tried Mech NG. Did these two first. Because I wanted to get the badges. And then I tried Mecha NG and I actually completed that because, there's only 3 missions in the whole tour, and I wanted to see what kind of bot killer I would get. Because I liked the heavy head, but since I had 3 more to do, or something like that, or I just wanted to do it now. A full tour of this just to get the badge, and I'm like, oh, I'm already doing this, so let's go through it. The bot killer I actually got from that, if that can go away, is the Medigun. I wanted myself a bot killer, and I didn't... Well, I was hoping to get a gold one, but I got a silver. As is right now, I don't care if it's silver or gold anymore. Mainly because I don't really collect bot killers anymore. I pretty much sold all the bot killers I don't use anymore that much. The only bot killers I own, I think, are 2. Hold on a sec. I actually want to make sure... Oh yeah, it is only 2. Rocket Launcher and Medigun. Rocket Launcher I got on the market, and I had other ones, and I'm like, yeah, I really like these. They're strange, and they have robot heads. I can collect these. And it's like, I like them, but, I kind of don't want to collect them anymore, mainly because it's like, there's so many of them, so many different types, and to try and collect all of them is, well, number 1, it'd be expensive. Number 2... Expensive, Jesus Christ. And number 2, bot killers are cool, but it got to the point where I kind of overdid it, and it took a while for me to actually get from point A to B between, yay, I got more bot killers, and it's like, oh, I want to get more, but I can't, and the prices kept going up and down, and it's like, when I actually had the means to, it's like, oh, that's a little expensive, and I don't want to spend damn near almost all of it. All I have just to get one gun, and if, maybe 1 or 2 others, when I could put it to something better, and it's like, yeah. So, yeah, I sold most of the bot killers I had for metal, so I can do other stuff with them and get other stuff that I wanted. I had a bot killer knife for my spy that I called Sparks or Sparky, and I liked it, but then it's like, I don't ever play spy. It looked weird having that tiny robot head on it. And needless to say, Okay, I'm still streaming. I just wanted to make sure if the noise was from the my laptop, because I wasn't in the. Well, I am in the game, but I was typing a message to someone on Steam from my laptop. Oh God. I want to change characters. I want to be sniper. Oh God, lag spikes. Yellow. God. Here we go. I heard the sound of jingle bells, and for a second I thought that was coming from me. Ooh, pardon me.
Alert. The enemy has taken our intelligence.
They sure have.
We have taken the enemy intelligence.
Polar Surprise War Paint. What the fuck is that? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Maybe I'll look into it. It might have been the one on our team, don't know. Okay, yeah, I get you. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Thank you. God. God. Oh. Praise Jesus.
Sentry going up.
Oh fuck.
Success. We have secured the enemy intelligence.
Fairly terrified here.
Alert. The enemy has taken our intelligence.
Praise. Praise the engineer. He's a great man.
We have taken the enemy intelligence.
Yes, come on, why don't you go deal with that? Fuck.
The enemy has lost our intelligence.
No one's really coming out, which kind of sucks.
We have secured the intelligence. The enemy has taken our intelligence.
Oh god, I gotta sneeze. I don't gotta sneeze.
You failed. The enemy has secured our intelligence.
Fuck. I want to. Fuck. Alright, he's fine.
The enemy has taken our intelligence.
It was hello? Oh. Jesus Christ.
The enemy has dropped our intelligence.
Not really seeing anyone.
You're medic. You have the quick fix. If you get the quick fix, then we can be medic buddies. Get the quick fix.
Actually, you know what? Oh, hello. Hello there. Yes. That is very nice. Look. Oh. Looking at the unusual effect. And hello, Nope again. How you doing? Anyways, thinking about it, I actually did get a spy sniper on the other side. He's wearing the Anger and he has an Australian flamethrower. Australian sniper. Come on, me, that's me. Anyways, if I were to get a Steam card, in all honesty, even though I just mentioned that I would want to do MVM, depending on how much was on the card that I get, or how much that I'm going to get on a card for it, if I ever want to ever do that, I'm probably gonna put towards an unboxing. Not so much MVM. Although MVM is fun and tempting, the whole, reward versus, the whole, like, what you do versus what you get. And I don't really want to be, wasting a bunch of tickets trying to see if I can get another Australia, just for giggles, when I could be doing something much more beneficial to me. Although I really should do a TF2 thing for that. Yeah, it does. MVM streams take about 6+ hours. Jesus Christ. There are no good MVM2 streams. No, not. There are good MVM streams, and then there are like ones that just take for goddamn ever. Oh, he's not a spy. MVM is fun though. If you have a right team, and hello, Woodsy. Have the right team. I mean, I do have, do have things on the market. Hopefully, one of those two will sell at some point. And if they do, we'll go from there. Aside from that, if anyone here hasn't joined my TF raffle, it's going on for one more day and a few hours, so if you haven't joined, go ahead and join that now while you still can. Goddamn lag.
I got this. No, I was going super fast.
Yep. Only popped in for a bit to see if you were interested in joining me on Payday 2 stream later. Sure. Oh fuck, lag, no, don't do this to me. Lag, don't do this to me, don't fuck me like this. I wasn't able to join. I don't even know if you actually streamed Payday 2 yesterday or not, because I wasn't on. I thought I was going to be around till a certain time, but turns out I was not. thought I was gonna be here till like... I thought we were gonna leave at like 3 or 4 o'clock or something, then I realized around 4 o'clock is when the thing that we were doing, that I was doing yesterday, was gonna end. So we left at like 11 or 12. Cool, it's not 100% at the moment, as I've messaged Argent, seeing if he wanted to do anything, and if he chooses Warhammer 2, if he's even available to join, then I won't be doing Payday 2. Warhammer streams are always good to watch. For yet another time, since I've kind of fixed my sleeping schedule, for the most part, I'm kind of also planning to do, well, this is in no way relating to, like, you know, joining the Day 2 stream later on. This is just basically me making my own announcement. I might be doing a second stream today, question mark. I always... When I fixed my sleeping schedule last time, I said I was going to... do like another stream later on that day, but I never always do. And this time I'm thinking that I want to do another one. And if I do, it'll probably be like, you know, it made me nervous. It'll probably be like, Ocarina of Time or something. I might have like a little boot or something on my Discord about it. Like, you know, like, not gonna do another TF2 stream unless... The only reason I would do another TF2 stream, I was at Payday 2. Can't actually stream Payday 2. Yeah, fuck, I'm not even gonna mention that. Not planning to do TF2 later. If I was gonna stream anything, it would be like Nintendo 64 related or something else. Yeah, sorry if I'm like, again, tripping on my own words and stuff. I still have a cold. And it's gonna make it seem like I'm loopy, even though I haven't taken any medication for it, like to help it, and I haven't, medicine. I haven't taken any medicine for it, and, I don't know, focusing on game, focusing on talking, and then like, with a stuffy nose and stuff like that, it's just not going so good. I feel fine, it's just my nose is not wanting to do it. But yeah, I will say this though, I will make a promise to everyone here, right here and now. If anything sells on the community market, I have for sale, or if I am able to acquire some, like, means of, purchasing stuff on TF2, then I will come back with either MVM or, well, not an unboxing, because I plan to get at least, like, not gonna say what I need to do, whatever, because I don't want to, like, I don't know, last time I did an unboxing, I felt like I talked about it too much. I feel like I droned on about it, like, a bunch when I wanted to do an unboxing, and, like, I mean, yeah, some people obviously were interested in it, weren't both talking about it, because it was advertising that I wanted to do one soon. At the same time, people that actually, like, sent me keys as donations, that was really nice, and I appreciate the holy hell out of that. But it feels like the reason why I got those keys was because I wouldn't shut the hell up about it. And even if that's not the case, I still feel slightly guilty about it. Because it's not what I wanted to have happen. So I'm not gonna talk about the unboxing anymore. Or as, well... I say that I'm not going to, but later on I'm probably gonna mention it. You don't know, we're not gonna talk about it. It's in the works, it might happen, don't know when. All I'm gonna say. But with MVM, again, I'm gonna promise this right now. Swear to God on this one. If I'm able to acquire MVM tickets for a certain period of time, I might do an MVM stream. If I'm able to either to get or if I'm able to trade. Well, I would say trade, but I don't have metal, so whatever. If I'm able to acquire tickets, goddammit, then I'm going to do MVM. If not, then I'm going to come back with something else. That's what I'm trying to say. But me and whole fucking dealing with a cold and shit, not coping so well. Again, I'm fine. It's just tripping my words, sniffling, worrying about if a sneeze is going to happen, then dealing with the irritation in my nose and eyes because of that sneeze either happening or not happening.
I hate that guy.
But yeah,
Kill the medic that's there.
for the most part, I want to say it's a guaranteed stream that's going to happen. I don't know. Because I might say that it is, but then, you know, later on, lo and behold, nothing happens.
Yo, how much damage does that?
I'm hoping that I actually do. That I don't change my mind last minute. Sometimes when I say they'll stream, I'll like really comfortable, or I'll feel too tired to actually do one. It's like I'm awake enough to actually, you know, watch YouTube, relax and whatnot. I'm tired. I'm tired enough to like not want to stream because like, oh, I wouldn't be focused enough. But again, normal sleeping schedule, I might be able to accomplish that depending on the outcome of the day. Kinda leaning towards wanting to stream Ocarina of Time later on, because I know some people wanted to see that.
There's a pyro there.
Mainly because I did it as like a recorded series since I wasn't able to stream it, and people wanted it to be a stream series, and I wanted it to be a stream series, so... You know, we're working on it, we're working on it. Well, I'm working on it. I say we like I'm in a group of, you know, we're working on it, we're doing our best. I'm doing my best. Yeah, it's pretty damn good. That's because I'm giving him too many opportunities. I'm a terrible sniper, okay? And I thought he would run forward, but he didn't. Didn't run back. Okay, oh, and there he is. Also, hello to Dallas Hunt in chat. Oh, he likes my rifle.
No.
Who's new here? Oh, okay, that's kind of nice of that guy. It's kind of nice of that guy to actually help out some new players. Okay, I thought there was like a T-pose scout over there, but
No.
there was one. Fuck. He's aiming in here, I don't know about that. I don't know about none of this. Fuck! Hoolie's a good sniper. He does have a red badge, and he is top scoring, so he must really like that class. Goddammit! Or he must have gotten really good with it, in which case, nothing but respect. The sniper is a hard class to learn next to spy. Oh fuck. Oh god, oh god. Fuck!
Alert. The enemy has taken our intelligence. The enemy has dropped our intelligence.
Again, scrap.tf full link in the description. If you haven't joined the raffle yet, be sure to join it as soon as you can, if you haven't already.
We have taken the enemy intelligence.
The raffle will be ending in like a day and so other time. Like a day and a few hours. I don't know the exact timing for it. Is he gonna come out or is he not doing that? Well, if he'll come out, he'll kill me. Yep.
Yo, Candid, can you use the,
Shit. I didn't suspect anything, mainly because of, like, number one, red badge. That shows that he's, you know, played for a while. Obviously, he probably has a lot of hours as sniper. And it's not impossible to get an air shot on someone, but when it happens, it's either dumb luck or it's intentional. And when I do it, it's dumb luck, but whenever someone else does it, that's a good sniper. It's hard to tell, but, you know, just wanted to check. I'm gonna sneaky over there, see what happens. Well, I'm not sneaking over there, I'm just gonna go, you know, on the balcony and see what happens. I don't know, sometimes you just want to know if it's legit or not. So far, nothing, which is good. Oh, it's because he's not over there. I don't think he's cheating, though. I think he's pretty legit. Again, I'm just wanna see. Nah, he seems fine. He's just doing his own thing.
Look at you chuckleheads down there.
Good loadout, I'll give him that. He's got a really interesting loadout. Damn it. Huh. See, I don't... Oh, right, I'm all out of cloak. See, I don't get that. When some people subscribe, the notification doesn't go off. I have a thing where I have, like, Heavy's face pop up and a thing that... or... Streamlabs, basically, where it says someone is subscribed and it has, like, a picture of Heavy's face and it says, thank you. I don't know why that doesn't work for some people. It doesn't work for me whenever I subscribe to a channel with that on there. It's weird. But thank you for subscribing anyway. Enjoy your stay. Steam group, Discord links in the description. Scrap.tf raffle in the description as well, my friend. I think he's fine. He's fine. Let's not play sniper. Since there's that On the other side,
Return to their base.
play someone else. Alright. Miss Hoovy time.
So that was a not.
See if I can gain anyone's, like, trust by being Hoovy. It's Hoovy time, ladies. Hoovy time. I don't want to get my banana wet. Oh no, my banana's wet. No, don't behind me, so that's good. I got stuck on that, so that's always good. Right now, crouch and walk. We are in blue territory. He's gonna kill me, isn't he? Oh, no, he's fine.
Why would you run back?
I need banana. I need my banana.
Red, let's go.
Fat Scout. I might do a Fat Scout. I have the shotgun for it. I have this out, so there you go. High five, high five. Oh, game lag, game lag.
Hate that guy.
Yay, it worked. It's working. I'm free to Hoovy. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh. Oh, Kong is pretty good. I need to get Kazaki ticket at some point. I don't have that one yet. Oh my god, look at that hat. Oh. I meant to say very bad, but I meant... Okay, my heavy said good shot and then very good. I hit the wrong one. Oh, such is life. I'll be back. So help me God, the fucking Hoovy will be back. No, give me... Thank you. I'll go this way. Oh no, just toss the banana in there. Let me in. Go do your thing. You do your thing, dude. I need that. Oh boy! Fucking look at me go, me and my goddamn banana. Although I wish the banana had more brown spots on it. Let me tell you something. You want to eat a banana that's really goddamn tasty, you want a banana that has, you know, some brown spots on it. If you eat a banana that's just all yellow with like a little bit of green on it, or just all yellow, you gotta wait like it's a little bit more ripe, mate. Brown spots on a banana basically say it is at its peak of being ripe, and it is sweet, and it is tasty. Let's take my oh.
Yo, soldier, come out.
It's what you do to make TF2 fun. Yep. This is why I like Team Fortress 2. It's not solely a first-person shooter. You can do so much with it. Like, number one, cosmetics. You can customize your character, your classes, loadout, whatever kind you want, available to you. Want to have a Xenomorph scout on a full moon? You can do that. Want to have a pirate demo man? You can do that. Want to have Russian communist heavy? You can do that. Or Soviet Union heavy. Want to have that? Damn right you can do that. Get yourself the Iron Curtain. What the fuck is that shotgun that I like so much? Family Business? I think that's what it's called. Get yourself the Iron Curtain, Family Business, and Warrior Spirit. You will be Russian heavy. You want a goddamn Samurai Weeaboo loadout? You can have that. You want to have a Santa Claus heavy? You can do it. So, you can customize the character, your class's loadout, in ways that are just fantastic. Whether it be silly, serious, or what, or, you know, a reference to something, it's great. The weapons are cool, like skin, festive skins, unusuals, Australians. Goddamn, you want to be friendly in a game? Go heavy, whip out goddamn melee in your food, your sandwich, whatever. You can do that. Play, it's not always a serious game, it's fun. It's a great game, that's why I like this. Not to mention, I love the characters, I love the music, I love the comics. The comics are just wonderful. Great story. I'm not going that way, that's dangerous. Comics are goddamn beautiful, mate. Hold on, banana, I need to shave off a little bit of you so I can see. Granted, I can simply, like, fix my field of vision. I can do, like, a thing to make my field of vision, like, away from my characters. But I don't really... Like, having Heavy's hands right up in my face doesn't bother me. But that's only because I'm... Only because I have, like, the Warrior Spirit, which is, like, pretty big. And I kinda like using the default field of vision. Don't know why, I just do. Also, Heavy pulled the banana wrong.
I have a plan to get out there. Take out their level 3. Follow me. Go.
You're supposed to pull the banana from the tip of the banana, not like where the stem is. And you squish the banana when you try and peel it from the tip, or from the stem. If you peel it from the tip, it's so much easier. There's no real right way or wrong way to peel a banana, but I prefer to peel it from the tip.
Could I have a medic, please? Second.
I used to peel it by the stem, but then I kept squishing my fucking bananas. And I'd use a knife or scissors to actually open it that way. Then I saw a video explaining how to open up a banana easier. What happened? Oh, that's nice. Needless to say, I'm weird, okay?
I'm gonna draw the...
This is what happens when you come to my streams. I talk about random shit, and, you know, we have fun.
Ouch, 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 ouch.
The enemy has dropped our intelligence.
We have fun, we do weird shit. I talk about weird shit. Sometimes I'll rant on about something, and sometimes, you know, stuff happens.
I have the comp to get the backup and then...
I am hungry, or I'm getting hungry. After the stream, which I don't know when it'll be, when I'm gonna end it, but I'm gonna make myself, get myself a sandwich or something. I would make myself some pizza, but no. Well, maybe. I don't know yet. Depending on what I want.
Stop the friendly.
Whoopsie.
That was delicious.
Hello, Woodsy, welcome back. Oh. I like how that engineer's just like, alright, I'll lift up the fucking sentry for him. That engineer is just so nice.
Ouch, behind you guys, behind you guys. This guy's is me, this soldier, this guy's is me. Yeah, okay, this guy's is...
Aww. That's the downside. Not everyone's going to accept you if you go, Hoovy. Okay. I had my gun out, that's probably why he shot at me. Haven't had a reply from Argent, so aiming for the Payday 2 stream to be at normal time, so that's going to be about 35 minutes time. Okay.
Alert. The enemy has taken our intelligence.
Just saying, I'm on my way to the sewer, but not because I'm helping this guy. Might as well help him, Cap. I know he's got it. Maybe? Nah, he's got it. Yeah, might as well. It don't matter. None of this matters. Just waiting for him to cap. Yep, the intel dude.
Our intelligence has returned to our base.
There's two Knuckles two Knuckles Uganda Knuckles pictures. I can't even say Knuckles because people are gonna say, oh, it's Uganda Knuckles. That meme, I'm sorry, kinda ruined a good Knuckles meme. I did say that I liked the Uganda Knuckles meme, but that's only because it was between that or the Tide Pods, and it's like, if I had to pick a favorite, it would be Uganda Knuckles. Like, if I would say that it was Knuckles, people would say, oh no, it's Ugandan Knuckles, and it's like, no, it's the oh no Knuckles meme. That's what it was before. That's annoying. It's like, again, when they made Ghostbusters, and then they made, like, the new Ghostbusters. It's like, if I were to look at Knuckles meme, I would only get Uganda Knuckles, because that's the most recent thing. And the most popular. If I were to look up Ghostbusters, I would get the new one, the shitty one, and I don't like it. I'm gonna disconnect and, I guess, end the stream now, because if I only have... I don't know. If I only have, like, a half hour to actually, you know, do, what needs, doing. I don't know, do I continue or do I end? I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess it's not necessarily, a half hour. I guess I can show up, to it when I'm ready. Should we go one more round and then end, or just end now? Well, what do you guys think? I will await for answers. Wait, waiting, not await. Jesus Christ. I'll do a round in Dust Bowl. No, Gorge. Ah, fuck. Dust Bowl or Gorge, I don't know. You know what? Q for both. Whatever it puts in, it is what we get. And we have another person in chat saying one more round. Well, one more round is indeed what is going to be happening. I just realized we're almost at 370 subscribers. Yay, I did something. There's a hair on my arm, get off. Waiting. And 3, 2, 1, now. Fuck, I thought I was gonna queue. Or find one. Come on, game. You can do this. You can do this, come on. You can do it, buddy. Yes, you can. Yes, it did. It put us in the game. What are we queued for? Gorge or Dust Bowl? Gorge. Alright, nice. Amazing. It's almost been a 3-hour stream, and I've made, well, nah, never mind. I was gonna say I've only been playing on, like, what, 2, 3 maps or something, but it's like, I went, like, for 2 rounds on Badwater, multiple rounds, actually, and then other stuff, so it's pretty good. I kind of wish, like, when you would select a map, that it wouldn't just have, like, the name of the map. I wish that it would have, like, a little picture that would pop up on the side whenever you hover your mouse over it, so that you can actually see what map it is. Sometimes I get confused. Like, I've had moments where I was looking for one specific map, and then couldn't find it.
Prepare to compete in 60 seconds.
Sucks. I really like this map. Look at those mountains. Look at those snowy mountains. Very pretty.
Competition begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mission begins in 60 seconds.
There he goes. Everybody dance. Yes I do. On my pyro right now? No. But do I have them? Yes. I'm gonna go out like this. Nah, I'm not, because I'm gonna get killed. Oh. Oh god, Uber. Oh, never mind. Das Uber? Das Wiener Schnitzel? Das Medic Pack? I actually have an emoji of that. I have an emoji of that health pack. It's cool. I also have an emoji of a sticky, like a sticky bomb, and I have one of. I have an emoji of, or an emoticon of, what the fuck is her name? Ada Wong from Resident Evil 4. Also a Resident Evil 4 background, pyro background, and a scout background. And a soldier background on Steam. I got the pyro background and the scout background from getting a bunch of cards and then putting them together to make a badge. I did that twice with that. I did it once to get a badge for TF2, and then a second time to get a badge in color. Because the first time I got it, it was like gray and kind of grayish silver. And it's like, it's cool to have the TF2 logo as my badge on my profile, but I want it in color. And I did, I got that shit in color. In the process of doing that, I acquired the pyro background, the scout background, a sticky emoji, and a health pack emoji. Which was cool. I also did it for Resident Evil 4 to see what kind of badge I would get from Resident Evil 4, and I got a fish as a badge. Weird, but you know, when you use more, you draft cards multiple times, the badge will change. So I'm hoping that if I were to do that a bunch, it would change the badge to something else. Because, I don't know, I mean, there are fish in Resident Evil 4, but it's not like the main thing in that game. So it's like, alright, you know, you start off with something that's kind of interesting, but at the same time, you're not all that into it. The more you do it, the cooler it gets, basically, I guess. Which is like a way of getting people to do it more. I feel dumb as hell for selling a bunch of trading cards I had because I didn't know that I could stick them all together and make badges. But then I just realized I could buy cards on the market, and that's what I did for TF2 and Resident Evil 4. And it was cool. Damn it. And hello to James in chat. I think I've seen you in chat before, I don't remember. I recognize the picture. Also, I don't really add people too much on Steam. Your best bet getting at it is, well, okay. Basically, I add, like, the occasional regular viewer. Not all the times will I add. Not all the time will I add regulars, but sometimes I do. But I do have a Steam group and a Discord. I go on the community servers a bunch in my free time. You can feel free to join any of those groups and join servers whenever I do go on to one, anyway. I might go on to one later today. Maybe, I don't know. Also, I have a TF raffle going on if you want to join that, and a bunch of TF2 items up for grabs. That raffle has one more day before it finishes, so if you want to join it, I would suggest doing it now, or within 24 hours or so. There's some pretty good items in there.
Mission ends in 10 seconds.
We're not gonna win this one, I feel.
5, 4, 3,
Don't really want to say anything. God, someone please get on the fucking cap. Get on the point. We lost. See, there's people on there, but it feels like it's just taking its dear sweet time to actually get it. Oh, we got it. Now we got it. Okay, never mind, we didn't lose. I thought we were. That was a close one. Oh, I could have put him out. Soldier, I could have extinguished you. And I got headshot. Okay. This, want to admit some time. Okay. Yeah, I leaped off and I didn't break my legs. That's a century. That's heavy. And hello to Stefan in chat. How are you today? We're getting some new people in. And we just reached 370 subscribers. That's cool.
Thank you!
Oh shit, I can't see that. I had to wait for it to pop up on stream. And thank you for Stefan for subscribing. That actually didn't stay on chat, or not on chat, that didn't stay on stream very long. Oh. Steven. Why does it have PH? PH makes the F sound. Up is down, down is up, white is black, black is white, goddamn. 2 plus 2 equals fish. Aw.
Thank you!
Oh, who else subscribed? I gotta wait for that to pop up now. I don't know who's getting kicked. Michael Love, thank you for subscribing. Also, I wouldn't recommend subscribing with multiple accounts. That doesn't really help. Yes, it does raise the number of subscribers, but it does not help in the long run. Not saying I don't appreciate it. I thought is sweet, but the action itself is more or less bittersweet. PH doesn't make an F sound. Yes, it does. What the fuck are you talking about? Don't confuse me, Woodsy. Goddamn, don't make me. Don't confuse me. Don't make me like. Don't make me think that what I knew was a lie. Yeah, Phineas, or Phil. You ever hear the show Dr. Phil? That's spelled with a PH. Or Darkside Phil? Spelled with a PH. That's how you spell the name Phil. Over here in English, PH makes more of a V sound. I mean, I guess. I mean, here we say aluminum, and other places like Australia and I think the UK, it's pronounced aluminium. I can understand that. It's like the same way of spelling it, if I'm not mistaken. Although color over here and over there is spelled differently. Never really understood that. Doesn't really matter, though. I don't see how... Fuck spelling, alright? Fuck spelling in all its worth. It makes no goddamn sense whatsoever. How does PH make the V sound, goddammit? How does a C also sound like an S? That makes no sense. The name Sean does not have an H in it. At least from what I've seen, it doesn't have an H when how it's spelled. There might be ways of spelling Sean with an H. Who knows? But when I've seen it, it's fucking goddamn... I don't know. Fuck is spelled F-U-C-K, when in reality, it should only have a K. Why there's two letters that make the same sound is beyond me. You have C and K, only C can make the sound, and the K sound. K is just, you know, the K sound. Then you have words like PH that make the F sound, and we already have we already have a letter that does that. But we're gonna have that anyway. And then you have silent letters, goddamn letters that make no sense. Apparently, PH can sound like an F and a V. Down is up, white is black, black is white. 2 + 2 = fish. Whatever you say, man. Whatever you say. Why are we kicking someone?
Hi, demo.
If they're active, don't bother kicking them. Don't kick someone if they're okay. If someone's bad, don't kick them. How are they gonna learn if you won't let them?
It's kind of hard to understand what you're saying.
Well, it's because I'm streaming.
Like, not look right.
Well, it's because I'm streaming there, buddy.
I'm medic.
Whatever, man.
It's by Pyro.
I don't get it. Sometimes when I stream, people can understand me in-game, and other people are just like, oh, I can't hear you. It's weird. Nope. Oh, wait, I'm still alive. What the fuck? Oh, fuck. I'm still alive. That's Spy. Fuck you. What did he kill me with? Sign? That's great. Alright, let's see. What did I miss? Suppose I'll run my ass to the front lines while I read. So I go crazy. Cross that off the bucket list. Okay. My first and middle names are... Why? Ooh, pardon me, sorry. Ooh, pardon me.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Alright, now I'm gonna read. Alright, Peach doesn't make the F sound, we went through that. Okay, we went through that. My first and middle name have a PH in each of them, and neither of them are pronounced as F. That's pretty messed up. You Americans ruined a good language. Rude, Woodsy, rude thing. But that does not, no offense taken. But I'm still gonna joke about it and say rude. I mean, I can kind of see how Americans, or America has ruined, like, the English language, I guess. In terms of, like, we have, like, a lazier way of spelling things, I guess. I don't know. Mainly because it's just the, you know, the vibe, or, like, the, way America is, I guess. I can see how other people that aren't native here can think of, like, oh, you know, America did this and that, and, like, the reputation we have with some things. Like, yeah, I can see, you know, that being true. Checked off, alright. Yeah, okay, England, I mean, everyone go wild, yep. Dream on YouTube is accomplished. Some, spellings of it do. Okay. Sean. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it spelled that way. It was good, or, okay. And what sense telling us there? Just killed the stream vibe. As in, are the people really nice and views or stuff? Okay. Let's run out there, get myself killed on purpose, I guess. Well, nah, I'm actually gonna try. Lag. Lag. Come on. Fuck. Oh, I got him. Oh well, in the case of, and hello to Free Ranger, how you doing? Well, in that case, it depends on where English people are, we're in England. People are from the current Brexit has brought out all the jerks and racist. Basically, England has gone on a massive downhill slide. Okay. Bunch of messages retracted. Okay. Lag, so much lag. Yeah, there's not that much. Why you do this? I don't know. I'm just... People are, having a long conversation. I mean, anyways, yeah, America is kind of like the lazier, kind of like version of like many different places, I guess. Like, Australia. Australia is essentially like with the accent for Australians. If there are any Australians watching, don't take offense to this. Okay. All the Australian accent is, people instantly take an offense now. The Australian accent is basically what people would call the lazier version of a English or British accent. And for most true, I've known, like, I've talked to a few Australians that agree with that. It's like, basically, there are some, like, you know, Vegemite and Marmite. Marmite is more English, I think, and Vegemite obviously is the Australian thing. Or maybe they're both Australian. Obviously they probably are, but Marmite, I would assume, is more English than Australian. Because I've heard it both ways, where it's like, oh, Marmite's British, Vegemite is Australian, or no, they're both Australian or something like that, so I can't really, like, say 100% for sure, but I will, you know, I can see Marmite being more English. And in Australia, they also have a Prime Minister. They also have, like, interesting and weird candies. Some of the candies and whatnot, voice cracked. Some of the candies and sweets in the UK are also shared in Australia. Like, jelly babies in the UK are also an Australian thing, I think. I think that's more of a traditional, like, not traditional, I think that it's like more of a UK thing. Whereas Kinder Eggs are in Australia, the UK, Canada.
Our control point is being captured.
Just like, there's different things.
Our control point is being captured.
So many different things between two places. Alright, let's see in chat. Only when my games crash or replace it. Okay. Or 5 minutes. How are the lazier version of the British accent? They sound nothing like each other. I don't know. I've just heard in multiple different ways how it's like the Australian accent is basically a lazier version of a British accent, basically. Considering the people from Australia originated from, you know, the UK or England. Basically, people from... yeah, fuck it. Alright, people from Australia are, you know, were basically descendants of criminals and whatnot, or at least that's the stereotype, of people that were taken to a land or sent somewhere to die, or to die. My voice kind of messed up a little bit. It sounded like I lagged, and I was like, da-da-da-da, whatever. They were sent to a place where they assumed they would die, and apparently that place was full of life, and people were able to thrive there and create a civilization, and thus became, you know, Australia. So, if you think about it, me saying that is kind of true. And something about the Aboriginals that were native to that land. And stuff. Life flourished, people lived, stuff happened. Also, Marmite and Vegemite are nothing like each other. Well, I didn't say... I don't know if I said they were the same. Maybe? I don't know. Can you make a manager of the comments? Make you manage... Nah. I don't really need anyone to manage the comments, and even then, I have a moderator for that. Marmite is from the meat product, while Vegemite being from vegetables. Oranges to clementines. Most oranges, Woodsy. Like, two different things, but end up in the same direction. I've never had Vegemite or Marmite, so I can't actually say that they're the same. I can't make that claim. But if they're essentially the same thing, where it's like this kind of like blackish brown tar, almost like substance that's kind of like salty and bitter, then, you know, to me that's just kind of the same. That's like saying, you know, Diet Coke, regular Coke, same product, same company, two different ways, and they taste slightly different. Like, that's the same thing. Alright, let's see. No offense meant by this, but what the fuck are you going on about? You're getting everything wrong. I don't know, I'm just going off of shit that I've heard. Your name will be shown on... Oh yeah, and hello to Not in chat. Like, I had an Australian friend for a few years, I think. I want to say 2 or 3. I'm not going to go too much into detail about that. And they sent me a video on, like, you know, stereotypes. I'm like, nah, that seems really bad. Like, your information from a video that basically of a person from, you know, the land talking about, oh, stereotypes. When I've seen, like, this one guy, EMH, where he watched a video of this one girl from the same place that he's from, talking about stereotypes and, like, what people do and don't do. And one of the things for, like, obviously, Australia, one person said, ironically, yes, it's always a girl that does these videos, never a guy. This one girl basically said that it was a lazier accent. Like, it was a slightly lazier version of it. And I knew from Australia even made the claim that it was a slightly lazier version of a British accent when I said, oh, like, it almost sounds similar. And it's like, no, they're not similar. Like, they're too different. If anything, our accent is like a slightly lazier adaptation of that. And it's like, oh, okay. Now, the difference between something like another thing or something that is another thing are two different things. And that's obviously understandable. What the fuck is going on over here? No, get out of here. No. Get out of here. I didn't even see that there. It's because I didn't look behind me. Like, obviously I'm not trying to, like, offend anyone. And I'm not trying to, like, make false accusations. Like, I'm just going off of what I've heard other people say. Oh, we won. Hooray! If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But, again, I'm just going off of what I've heard, and what people have told me. And considering most of the stuff that I heard about this came from someone that was from Australia. I don't know, I just kind of went with it because, well, it's like, okay, they're from this place, they know what they're talking about. If it's wrong, then again, it's wrong. I'm just going off of what I've heard from people from that place. But even people from their own native land, I guess, can be wrong. God knows America knows that all too well. Alright, let's see. Please don't ask for mod in chat. And hello to Gabriel in chat. Just notice the time. Gonna go get set up. Join whenever you're ready.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Okay.
5, 4.
Offense is always taken, not given. That needs to be on a shirt. I want that on a shirt. I would wear that shirt. Glad you even read our comments and respond to us. I'm joking, I don't want mod. Okay. See, that's my problem as an American. I worry about offending other people. I don't want to offend other people, and if I do, I don't mean to. I'm just going off of things that I've heard and things people have told me. And then I stand by that until someone proves me otherwise. I mean, Woodsy obviously being from the UK, he might be right on that. He might be true that they're not the same, but to me, the Australian and British accents sound very much alike with some minor differences between the two. Considering, well, Woodsy mentioned he was from the south in the UK, And apparently there's different variations on an English or UK, whatever you want to call it, accent, depending on where they're from. Now that one I know is true, kind of, because Woodsy said I think he was from the south, and one of his friends was from up north more, I think. They sound the same, but with, like, you know, some possible obvious differences between the two in certain words and pronunciations. Now, if I'm wrong, then again, I'm wrong, and I'll own up to that. Again, I'm just going off of what I know or what I've heard. See, now I'm just focusing more about what I'm saying because I don't want to offend people. And I'm stupid.
Being contested.
Seeing as you were confused by what I said, I get the feeling that you have forgotten what I mentioned earlier. If you want to remind me of what that was, then sure, because I forget things quite easily, Woodsy. Why would you care if someone gets offended? It's their problem, not yours. See, that may be true, but I don't know, that's just how I was raised. I was raised to be, like, really considerate and very... Like, nowadays, I don't want to say that because now it sounds like I'm tooting my own horn like I'm praising myself when I'm not. I was raised nice to people and treat others the way I would want to be treated, and being that way and whatnot. I don't want to offend people. I don't like, you know, I don't like making people mad. Not all the time, but sometimes. Because sometimes you'll meet someone that yeah. And other times it's like, no, don't, please. The best I can say is, damn, I'm from America, and obviously America has a very bad reputation amongst different countries and nations worldwide. Me saying that, it sounds more or less of like an excuse, and I'm not trying to make it out to be one. I'm saying how I feel and what I think about the situation. Alright, let's see. The Payday 2 stream, I am literally setting up now. The one I gave you warning about 40 minutes ago. Yeah, I saw, but you said, you know, to show up whenever, and since new people were coming in. You streamed on YouTube, and you stream a lot, Woodsy. You should know. You know, whenever you get new viewers in there, in the chat, and the chat starts picking up more, you kind of want to give them a show rather than just, like, end as soon as they come on. So this is more than likely the last run I'm going to do before I head off. Well, that's why I actually streamed Plants vs. Zombies for almost 10 hours. Because when I thought, like, okay, I'm gonna end the stream after this, and then it's like, no, we got, you know, some new people coming on, and it's like, I want to give them a little bit more of a show since they just got here and they're new. And then that turned into an almost an hour-long stream, and I beat the entire game. That's just what I do. Besides, I'm sure there's probably some missions that you would want to work on yourself, or stealth missions you could do in the meantime. Mind, if I'm done streaming, I'm gonna go get something to eat because it's like 2:12, so it's like it is past lunchtime. and I can't really focus on a game too much on an empty stomach. The only reason why I'm just barely focusing right now, I'm mainly just reading chat and talking. That's probably why I'm not playing so well right now. The first sentence was just me saying, okay. And that too, okay, stop spamming, you'll get banned. Spamming doesn't necessarily get you banned straight away. You get a warning, and if you do it again, that's a timeout, and if you do it again after that, despite the fact you've been warned several times, that's a ban. Alright, the lag is pretty bad when everyone is around. I was playing TF2 with a friend. What I miss? Well, that sucks. You have 11 viewers, and you gotta leave. I got... Yeah. 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 Well, if I didn't already have plans, and if I wasn't hungry, then I would this would probably turn into a goddamn 7-hour stream. I shit you not. It's like, we're going on almost 3.5 hours. It's 3 minutes and 22... No, 3 hours, 22 minutes. This would probably go on to like a 6 or 7 hour stream, considering people are, like, more people are showing up. But I'm hungry, and duty calls, and I already said that I would join Woodsy. Plus, I already took longer than I would, and I'll be taking even longer. I'm going to make food. So, yee. People will always get offended no matter what you say, so what's the point in walking on eggshells? That's true. That is true. But yeah, I plan to come back and stream another game later on today, so if you haven't done so already, be sure to like and subscribe. Steam group, Discord links are in the description. If you haven't joined those already, you'll be notified whenever I go live or when I upload, or if you just want to talk to me or ask me questions or whatever. All that and more, Discord, Steam group in the descriptions. If you want to join my scrap.tf giveaway, links in the description. 24 plus hours until it ends. Be sure you be sure you join as soon as you can. There's a bunch of TF2 items in there if you play Team Fortress 2 and you want to try your luck at getting some, like, a new item. Just go right ahead. And yeah, I guess I'll end the stream here. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate the views, comments, and whatnot. It's really nice to see some new faces. Again, if you enjoy the stream, be sure to like and subscribe. That helps out a lot. If you want to join my Steam group or my Discord, links are in the description below. If you want to check out the 3 people I personally work with on YouTube, as well as Woodsy on Twitch, Woodsy streams just about every week, and he's streaming Payday 2 right now. I will post Woodsy's live stream on my Discord in my self-ad, so be sure to hop on there. I'll be going on there as soon as I'm done with this, and after I get something to eat real quick. If you want to check out Nope64's channel, he's the one who made me my YouTube banner, and he makes TF2 content as well. Links in the description to his channel. Go check him out. He's pretty good from what I've seen. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, links in the description. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to read these last few messages and then be on my merry way. Hello to Passy. I can't read the rest of that. I'm sorry. I'll be back with another stream later on. Don't worry. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And I will see you in the next live stream, which should be in a few hours from now. Thank you all so much for watching. Have yourself a good day. Bye-bye.